Name a time when you were depressed.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you did during depression that fell under that, as signs of depression for you? Because everybody's signs is different.
Exactly.
Yeah, they are. Man, it was a time I was depressed. Man, I didn't even know I was depressed.
Right.
We talked about this earlier before we did the show. We just on the phone talking. Sometimes you be depressed and you don't even know it. And Demetria, you said it too. And me, I didn't really realize I was depressed. So I looked in the mirror. I didn't recognize who I was looking at. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, this ain't you. And for the longest, man, I was trying to act like somebody I wasn't, trying to people please. Mm. And a lot of times you people please and you be depressed people pleasing.
Yeah.
Instead of pleasing self. Yeah. So I had to one day wake up and be like, hey man, you trying to do what's right for everybody else, do what's right for you.
Damn right.
And when I had that moment, I didn't even realize it until, like I said, man, I looked in the mirror and when I did that, I was like, man, when did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Because I didn't realize it. It just over time, it just took. I'm like, man, hold on, now you're becoming a robot. Every day you're doing the same thing, but you're not getting nothing from it. Mm-hmm. And then after that, I kind of had a conversation with self. I didn't even know how to have a depression. When we was younger, man, we was thought that depression was most some things that happen with women.
For women,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, hell no.
And it's like men were not allowed to.
You were not allowed to be depressed.
It was not normalized.
Men depressed, okay. And I said this. I was having a conversation with somebody earlier, and I was like, since the beginning of time, women was okay with having and showing emotion, and men wasn't. Since the beginning of time. Yeah. So when you do that, men that deal with depression, if you admit your depression, you deem to be soft in today's world.
Right.
Yeah. So in holding in what you really battling, that's creating depression. Mm-hmm. Because you need to let out what's really hurting you and bothering you. So but some people know. I know what you're finna say.
No. I'm just letting out.
Because I know what you're finna say.
Go ahead, then. Go ahead.
Because I know what you're finna say.
Go ahead.
If I know you like you know me. What a lot of men, I know for a fact, it's a lot of hurt men out here.
It is.
And they hurt because
broken.
If broken, depressed, all it, and it's because if they speak their truth based on what happened to them, they're more concerned about how they're gonna be viewed as men after
the
that.
fact.
Right.
So instead of them admitting that broke me, she broke me, that situation broke me. Yeah. Let me act stiff and hard, and all I'm doing is just building up. And then by the time it do come out in things that people get what should have been got to them. I mean, I'm gonna go off on somebody that ain't got no business going off on. Yeah. It may happen to my kids. Yeah. It's so many other people that's not even meant for them. So for me, that moment when I seen it and realized that, I had to have a conversation with self. I had to have an uncomfortable conversation with self. Right. And even in having that uncomfortable conversation, I was like, God damn, bro, you really think you ready to handle that? Because I didn't even know how. I'm like, bro, admit it. I didn't want to admit I was depressed. And me and you talk like that. Yeah. And I'm like, man, and you said it, I think. I got mad at you.
Yeah, you did.
I'm like, man, hold on, bro, I'm not depressed. I don't get depressed.